Hi, welcome to Ranger Country. I'm Peter.
I'm Lawrence again.
And here we are looking at two rifles from Gamo. Quite similar looking, the rifle itself. So what, Lawrence, is the difference? We've got the Gamo GX40 here, and we've got the Gamo Phox here. So what's the difference between these two?
So they are all but the same rifle. The only difference here is the Gamo GX40 has a slightly longer barrel of an 18.5-inch barrel, whereas the Phox has a shorter 15-inch barrel. But that comes with a moderator, with a silencer, which adds on the extra length there, doesn't it?
Now this Mark II Phox, this is a removable silencer, isn't it? Silencer moderator, just to please everyone. So the early ones, they were non-removable, weren't they? They were fixed, but these are much better, and they have a standard 1/2-inch 20 UNF thread, so you can fit just about any moderator that you want. The stock one is quite long, so about 7 inches, but you could fit a shorter one. It's up to you. The Phox comes in as a package, doesn't it? So what do we actually get in the package, Lawrence?
So with the Phox package, we get the scope, which is a Gamo 3-40 scope. We get the moderator on the end. Obviously, they're 10-round magazines. They go in there. They come with a soft slip, nice red and black soft slip.
Very nice, actually. It's very well padded. Very nice.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they? They are. And they also come with a hand pump to fill them back up with, which will be this here, which we'll be showing in just a sec. We also give tin of pellets and a pack of targets.
Now, one tin of pellets, but that's a quality tin of pellets, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
just to make the point.
That's not like 2 tins of, here you go, 50p pop.
Those are going to go everywhere. These are quality pellets, yeah. So you're going to get the best out of your purchase, the most enjoyment, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You're buying a gun to have a good time, to enjoy it. If it's not accurate, it spoils the fun for me.
Absolutely. So what I'm essentially saying here is it comes with everything. Everything you need to get going: scope, moderator, pellets, targets, pump to refill it back.
They're a very reasonable price as well, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah, they are. And to get started, I mean, we often find that people start with these. Some people stay with them because they don't want to use them that much. A lot of people move up, don't they? They find they're bitten by the bug and they move up. These guns are made by Gamo, but they're assembled in Birmingham by BSA. BSA and Gamo are connected. The Gamo owns BSA, and
both sister companies there, aren't they?
Yeah. So you get the barrel. It's a cold hammer forged BSA barrel, which are renowned world over, aren't they?
Yeah, they've been going on for years and years, haven't they?
Absolutely, yeah. You get the BSA magazine, which is the same as the Ultras, not the Ultra CLX one, not the CLX, but the R10s, and they've been going for a long, long time. Very simple, very effective. They just work. Red for 22, blue for 177. Easily distinguishable. And a little indicator on there to show that the magazine's empty as well. What about the trigger? Nice. It's a 2-stage trigger.
It's a 2-stage adjustable trigger. You've got a little Allen key slot in the centre there. I think that adjusts the weight there. Yeah, 2-stage adjustable. And they're pretty good, aren't they?
They're not bad at all. What you notice with some triggers on starter rifles is they're very heavy.
That's the point that lets them down usually, is the trigger.
Yeah. I know I was zeroing a rifle for somebody on Tuesday at the range, and you had to hang off the trigger to actually pull it. Yeah. And of course, the more pressure that you're putting on that trigger, the more you're pulling the gun off aim as the trigger reaches its break point. Safety catch inside the trigger guard.
Now, some people don't like this. We don't know how well the cameras will be able to pick it up. So you've got the trigger there, and then in front of that, you've got what looks like a smaller trigger blade. That's in fact the safety catch. So you pull that back to push that on, so that won't fire now. You push that forward, and that will then fire. Some people don't like that. They say it gets in the way. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
I think if you had real large fingers, that possibly might
maybe get in the way.
Yeah. Personally, not a lover of safety catches, but yeah, they're there for a reason, aren't they?
Yeah. So we've got the Phox here. What's the GX40 then? We've essentially said everything that comes with the Phox. What's the GX40?
The GX40, as we have here, is just the bare rifle on its own.
It is. But so if you're coming into us, if you've got a customer looking to come into us, you want the package, but maybe you want the cylinder with it instead. Well, that's no use. The Phox is no use to you because that comes as the pump. Sorry. The GX40. The beauty of this is you get the quality gun of the Phox here. You get that quality, all the hammer forged barrel and everything like that. But the GX40 allows you to have the package that you want.
Customise it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's good. Not everybody's going to want a pump, are they?
No, not necessarily.
Pumps are very effective. Quite hard work.
Physically demanding, aren't they?
They are. I think if you were shooting at a range and you were shooting all day, I think you'd be pretty bored and fed up by the time you'd pump your rifle up every time it needed filling.
Yeah.
So, talking of filling, shot count.
Mm-hmm.
So what figures do they actually quote on these? I know we haven't actually tested them, so we don't know.
Pinch of salt and all that.
Yeah. And it does say maximum fill pressure 232 bar. So.
Well, they say about 70 in the 177. And I'd have thought from that it's then about 80 in the 2.2. That seems like quite a few. Whether in the real world you actually get that, I don't know. But that's what they say. So about 70 in the 177, about 80 in the 2.2, which is pretty damn good. 7 magazines, absolutely fine. If you're out hunting or if you're out shooting anything live with that, shooting quarry, with your Phox, 70 bunnies is a lot of bunnies.
Awful lot of bunnies. Going to be heavy carrying them, right?
Yeah.
232 bar. You don't have to fill it to 232 bar. We only ever fill, generally, most rifles to 200 bar, don't we?
Yeah, just 200 bar across the board. Puts more pressure on seals and valves. And
it does. It does, yeah. I think 200. Yeah, it's easy to pump up to 200 as well. So, this package comes with a pump. 200 bar pump with a quick connector on the end. Now, the beauty of this is that you don't have to screw your adapter onto the pump. And the second beauty is that anybody with a quick connector on a cylinder can fill your rifle up for you as well. So you can have multiple rifles, multiple filling options. You can also have your cylinder at home. You can take your pump out with you when you're going out hunting. Makes it quite easy and adaptable for you.
You'll be absolutely spannerless. You won't have to unscrew anything and screw it back on each time.
Yeah, perfect. So, quick connector. What's that? 600mm hose. Bleed valve on the back. Quite light, compact. Put it in the boot of your car, and you're away for a day's hunting. Got a few spares in here. That's quite good. Comes with a tool. Comes with a tube of maintenance grease, and it looks like it's got a full set of seals as well for the pump. That's pretty good. They're obviously not maintenance free over the years. You know, they will need maintaining. You've got a set of spares there, with it. So what's the verdict, Lawrence, on these two guns?
Well, the Phox is very much your pick up and play. There you go, that's what it is. Whereas your GX40 is gun on its own, and we can then supply your pump, your cylinder, different scopes, everything else. But if you just want about the sort of the basic package, as everything is, there you go. There's the Phox.
It's an ideal way to start, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so somebody wants to start air gun shooting. They don't really know if they're going to enjoy it. One of these, perfect.
Yeah.
And good starter.
The GX40 gives you the options to upgrade your scopes, upgrade you to a cylinder or whatever you want it to do.
We'll just touch on what we haven't mentioned is where the filling port is on the rifle. and there is actually a gauge on it as well. So there's a gauge on the end of the cylinder, and what you do, you pull that dust cover forward and it exposes the fill port. So all you do is plug your fill adapter in there, lay the gun down, pump it up, or fill it up from the cylinder, 200 bar, bleed off, dust cover back on, job done.
Easy as that.
So where do we see these sitting in the marketplace of air rifles, Lawrence?
They're brilliant for your starters. If you're just wanting to get into it, maybe your first PCP, something like that, they can be brilliant for that. But they're really capable hunters or really capable on the airgun range.
They are. I mean, accuracy is superb, isn't it, on them? What about reliability? We have very, very few problems. It's possibly, sticking my neck out, it's possibly one of our most reliable guns. One of our most reliable PCP air rifles.
Per gun that we sell, it probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. Well, either of them, we're obviously referring to them both together because they're the same action.
Yeah. What more can we say about them?
Exactly.
Good, reliable, accurate air rifles. Yeah. Perfect for starters or anybody, really.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
That's everything from us from here. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.